1, 2, 3, action.
We're the Bob City Bobcats, and we're here to talk about lead in the city of Milwaukee. First off, we have to know what lead is. Lead is a metal. It's dense and heavy. It's easily changeable in shape. It's poisonous or toxic, and it's used in the past to form pipes.
History of lead. Throughout the 1900s, lead was an ingredient in paint, gasoline, and solder in America. Lead was banned in paint in 1978, so no longer be used in the making of paint. Lead was also banned in the process of gasoline in 1990. So after 1990, lead was not allowed to be used within gas. And then lead was banned in the use of water pipes in 1986, but in current day, there are still main water pipes that have lead in them. More history. The reason they banned lead in paints was because the runoff rain from houses would contaminate water, causing issues with the population's drinking water. No one tore these houses down that were painted with lead paint, so as long as they remained standing with this paint, they would continue to contaminate. They banned the use of lead in gasoline because after the combustion process used in cars, the runoff smoke would also cause pollution and lead within the smoke. The official ban of lead in that was in 1990 with the Clean Air Act. It would take up to 5 years after to let gas companies get rid of it completely. So they gave the gas companies 5 years total to get rid of all the lead within the gas. The Safe Drinking Water Act was placed in 1986. So this act banned the use of lead in main water pipes to prevent contamination. And many pipes were used for many years after though. So some pipes today even still have lead in them. The history of lead in Milwaukee, city officials say that about 45% of water service pipes have lead-based products. So there's still lead within the main water pipes today. Wisconsin, about 100,000 houses are still around with lead-based paints, which still cause contamination. Many people are split between what really causes lead poisoning. I don't really know what that means. Milwaukee city officials say that since 2004, lead poisoning has gone down about 23%.
Sources of lead. So
My
lead
house
is
has a lead main.
oh,
Yeah, as do most in our neighborhood.
okay. Lead-based paint was used to paint houses before 1978. It's not harmful for the house until the paint begins to chip or peel off into the dirt, and it can run off into the water. The pipes in Milwaukee were constructed with lead that can harm the drinking water, so the lead could get inside of the water supply, causing contamination into the water supply. And then other sources of lead was also used in antique toys, jewelry, furniture, and even some cosmetic products.
There's quite a few harmful effects of lead. Lead can cause soil and water contamination. It is also a neurotoxin that can poison your brain if it is inhaled or if you drink it through infected water. It gets stored in your bones and skin and will cause damage to the kidneys as well as the brain. Too much lead can lead to lead poisoning, which is why we need to replace the pipes and also the lead paint. Lead poisoning will also kill you if it is not treated in a proper, timely manner. There's also some statistics about how lead is affecting the people of Milwaukee. In the beginning of 2018, there were 8,000 kids who were found to have elevated levels of lead in their blood. 40 infants from 2019 to 2016 could have died from lead poisoning. Many others could be affected by lead poisoning in the future if they are left untreated. Around 70,000 houses in the city of Milwaukee have lead lateral, and data from October 2018 shows that 3,143 children were tested positive for lead poisoning. In specific Milwaukee neighborhoods with houses that have not been rebuilt, up to 33% of children have been tested positive for lead poisoning.
Solving the lead problem at home. Inside your home, you can Dust and flakes build up from lead-based paint, and they're a serious health hazard for younger children. In order to lower the risk of health problems, you can clean the paint flakes or dust from inside your windowsills, on the floor, and on and around children's toys. If you have a lead service line or plumbing, you can use a filter in your sink but you have to make sure it's certified to remove all the lead. You can apply temporary barriers in your house, such as contact paper or duct tape, to cover holes in the walls or block children's access to other sources of lead. You should also remove all recalled toys for children because they're made with lead. And outside of your house, you should replace the lateral piping which lays from the house to the street. This is the homeowner's responsibility, meaning the government won't replace it for you. And you should cover up bare soil with grass seed, mulch, or wood chips so there's no contaminated soil for the children to play in. Right now the government is working to solve the lead issue in the city of Milwaukee. The city has replaced 764 lead service lines in 2018. 15% of the properties in Milwaukee have already been deemed lead paint safe. And the 2019 city budget includes a $20 million budget for the reduction of lead-based health risks.
And our references.
Thank you.